Yo, what is going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another daily video. How's everybody doing out there? Hope you are all doing fantastic. We have an interesting video for you today. News that broke yesterday, but I decided to cover the Destiny 2 Scorpio stuff because I thought that was a little more important. But this video is going to be about Scalebound and if it's really coming back, because, man, the rumor mill has been swirling around with this notion that Scalebound is back in development at Microsoft with an internal team, and that, yeah, it might see release again. Now, we're going to talk about this, and obviously I'm going to give my opinion on the whole thing. Obviously, a lot of people were very disappointed in the cancellation of Scalebound. Microsoft pumped a lot of money into the development of the game, and then Platinum worked on it for 4 or 5 years. Microsoft wasn't good with whatever they were working on, whether they needed more time or more money or whatever, decided to cancel the project. Now, Microsoft owns the IP. They can do what they want with it. They could hand it off to another developer. They could never do anything with it again like they have with plenty of their other IP. Microsoft is sitting on a mountain of great IPs that they do nothing with. However, the reason these rumors are swirling again, the reason is because the trademark for the game, for the IP that is, has been extended. Not necessarily renewed, but extended. So this has led to a lot of people speculating that, oh my god, why would Microsoft do this? Why would they extend the trademark if they have no plans on doing anything with Scalebound? And that is a good question. However, the easy answer would be that Microsoft has pumped a lot of money into the brand of Scalebound, and they don't want someone else to come in and swoop the name Scalebound, grab that trademark, and basically profit off of all the hard work and money that Microsoft has poured into the project. So it only makes real sense to extend the trademark. Now, where this gets a little iffy is that you have people out there claiming to be insiders who basically are saying that they know for a fact that the game is in development. We're going to hear more info about it soon. And that teams internally at Microsoft, like special teams within Microsoft, and I know Microsoft does have special teams, ninja teams. You know, they usually, if you remember, when Diablo 3 couldn't hit 1080p, or when Bungie couldn't hit 1080p on Destiny, they sent out specialists, people that really know the Xbox hardware in and out to help out those teams reach those goals. So basically they're saying that these people are internally at Microsoft working on Scalebound, and the game won't be redeveloped by Platinum. And the thing is, I don't know if that's true. It doesn't sound true to me, and I don't have any information about whether this is true or not true. I haven't heard anything about Scalebound being started back up. Now, we do have our buddy Jez Corden at Windows Central saying that he spoke to higher-ups at Microsoft that said absolutely not. The game is not in development again, and he kind of has been nipping that in the bud. But a lot of people want this rumor to be true. A lot of people do. Even though a lot of people really weren't interested in the game in the first place, and a lot more people were interested in the fact that it was canceled to kind of pile on Xbox, so to speak. A lot of people would like to see this game come back. I mean, I wouldn't mind if it came back. It seemed like an interesting game. It filled a gap in Microsoft's library. But I'm going to err on the side of caution here. I think this is just Microsoft covering their ass, so to speak, with the trademark. I don't think this means you're going to see at E3, whether this year or next year, be like, hey guys, Scalebound's back. You know, back better than ever, right? I don't think that means that. I think this is just Microsoft covering their ass. I mean, I would love it, to come do this video and be like, yeah guys, I know for sure 100% Scalebound is back in development and you guys are going to love it. But I mean, if you think about it, like, who's the person that's saying that it's true, right? Claiming that it's in production and teams are working on it. And how is their track record at predicting those things? I mean, I'm not going to name the person, but, you know, you can find out for yourself who it is. I don't think that person's track record is very good at those things, so I'm dismissing this altogether. I'm going with my buddy Jez Corden because, well, he does have contacts that most other people do not. But this kind of goes to the idea that people just want more from Xbox, doesn't it? That people are never really satisfied with what they have. Yeah, Scalebound's canceled, and people really still haven't gotten over it. PlayStation fans use the cancellation to kick Xbox fans, you know, in the stomach, basically saying like, "Oh, Phil, the Axeman Spencer canceling more games." And it's like, hey man, games have been canceled. Sony's canceled games in the past. Xbox has canceled games. Nintendo's canceled games. Something that happens. It just happens that this is maybe one of the highest profile ones that ever happened. And those people want like retribution, so to speak. They want to see the game come back bigger and badder than ever, and then smite the naysayers and be like, look, you said it was canceled, and it was, but now it's back, and now it's better than it ever was, and it's better than all your games and stuff. I just think what happened with this game was Microsoft poured so much money into Scalebound. They expected to get a certain result. The game was in development for 5 years. They needed more time. The game couldn't run the way they were expecting it to run, and they just pulled the plug and said, no, we've had enough of this. We've given you X amount of dollars over X amount of years, and it's still not done, and we can't afford another 2 years of you just, you know, sitting on your ass and taking vacations and what have you. But anyways, yeah, I don't think anything, don't get your hopes up with this, guys. Don't get your hopes up. I don't think this means anything. I think it's just Microsoft covering themselves in case a competitor or somebody else would swoop in, take the IP name, and kind of profit off of what Microsoft has done with the game, essentially, or the IP. I think it's nothing more than that. I don't think it means that suddenly the game's back in production. I don't think there's an internal team at Microsoft working on it. Although, with that said, I would love to be wrong. I like being wrong. Especially when it's something like this. I would absolutely love 100% to be wrong about this, because that would mean Scalebound's back. But I'm going to say that there's no truth to this insider rumor at all. And yeah, that's it. Don't get your hopes up, guys. I think it's just Microsoft covering their ass. But that's going to be the video, so if you liked it, hit that like button, consider subscribing for more content, and I will see everybody later.